Hey, what's up fellow YouTubers, fellow toy nuts and toy collectors, this is Stars from 1988, and today I bring you another review on Neca's Aliens. These are your Xenomorph warriors. Pretty badass. When I pick up a toy and it's basically a double just because of the color variant, I can't just do separates. So, I like to do them together. I know, everybody's different out there. I'm not trying to get a million billion hits. It would be nice. So if you want to tell your friends about the video, please, feel free. but yeah, no, I mean, if it's the same toy, I like to do them together. So anyway, just in case, if you're wondering, oh, why aren't you doing these separate? It's the same exact toy, it's just color. So, we'll give you a 2-for-1 combo deal, which is pretty nice. Front of the package, as I always show, pretty nice. I wish they would actually do the kind of like the Predator packaging, where you just kind of peel it off. I mean, this is so, it's annoying to open these. That's probably why, I'm obviously complaining. Awesome picture of the warriors there. And it's pretty cool that, they didn't just take the same picture and just, change the color. So it's, it's doing two different things and whatever not, which is pretty cool. I like that one a little bit more. That looks really cool. So, back of the package. Right there. There's a little bio. Let me bring this one forward because it's darker. The script looks a little bit better. And you can read that for yourself if you like. Obviously, you can pause it, and that's it. And then on this side here, this is basically the view of two of the soldiers that basically end up dying. T. Crow, I forgot his first name because I haven't seen these movies in a long time. And then Warsoski, whatever. So that was supposedly them before they met their demise, which is, unfortunate. But yeah, so that's pretty much the packaging. Let's crack these open and check them out. Oh, King, we're back, and there they are. Very cool figures. Their legs are a little bit smushed, especially with the blue one there, because of the way they're packaged. So there's nothing you can really do about that. And plus, the wire tires, if they're very tight, it pulls on the figure. Now, unfortunately, and of course this was my fault, and I knew it was gonna happen. I broke one. I broke one of my figures, and I broke this guy here. That's the first one that I opened. I felt the arm real tight, and I don't know if this is something that happens with a lot of these figures. So, those of you that do write in comments can be like, oh yeah, it's happened to me. You can let me know, I guess. But I broke that arm right there, his left arm. Clean off. It's a pretty clean cut, so I will still be able to glue it. But I'm gonna have to decide how his arm is gonna be. But unfortunately, as you can see, it broke right on the hinge there, so that sucks. You can see the inside right there, but it's pretty clean. Where if I do some crazy glue, I might still be able to do this motion, but I'll never be able to open it again because it'll just fall off. So that kind of sucks. As you can see, it still sticks, so I don't even have to do it anytime soon because it'll, unless you do that, but it'll stay. So when I display it and whatever not, so if you do it hard enough, then it falls. So that's unfortunate. Their legs a lot more pliable, it seems. You got that range there. Let me take off that because I know it's gonna fall. So you can get that out of it. I'm really surprised with the dual, the kneecap, the knees. So it has dual motion there. So there's one, and then one more right there. So that's really cool. And again, something that, because I've never owned these before, I didn't know that. I will say, even though I'm still a little disappointed in the tightness of the arms, and they're both like that. This one, not as much. I got a little movement out of it, but not much. I don't even want to mess with it, to be honest with you. I'm just gonna leave it as is. But yeah, their elbows. Let's see. You got that motion there, and it is also dual right there. So it has double elbows there, which is pretty cool. And it moves 360 that way. The hands move 360. So it's pretty cool. So you could, theoretically, if it wasn't so damn tight, I don't know if it's the paint or the quality of the plastic, you could get a lot out of it. There's no upper hip movement, so it's just as is. And then obviously the body can turn. It might do 360, but I don't even want a chance at this point. I don't want it to break. And then the head also moves. It has a huge thick ass neck, but yeah, so it moves that much. And what's cool is the jaw does open and close there, as you can see, and it's pretty freely, so you're not gonna break it anytime soon. And then to get the inner pincher, or whatever you want to call it, I might have pushed it too far in, you just kind of pull it that way, as you can see there. So there you go. On the blue one, this piece came right out easy. Actually, even on this one, it comes out pretty easy too. So either they forgot to glue these, or they just kind of did that on purpose. I have no idea. So, and then the tail is on a wire, so it has pretty good flex movement there, as you can see. So that's pretty cool. Oh, and on the feet, I'm sorry, I forgot the feet. The feet have ankle articulation, as you can see, and the feet do move up a little right there, and down also, which is pretty cool. So not bad at all. So yeah, it's still a really nice toy. Again, I'm not, you know, not too pissed off. I mean, it was 23 bucks for this guy and 25 for him. I don't know if there was a mistaken price, but he gave me both of them for 23, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so that's what happened with this guy, unfortunately. And let me bring the blue one a little bit closer on camera so you can see him. So let's put this guy right there. It's funny, this guy, his arm definitely has, because, you know, obviously I just, you know, the person in me has to kind of try it out. So this one's pretty good. So as you can see, it's not super tight, but then this one, no movement whatsoever. So I'm like, you know what, I'm leaving it alone. I like the upper movement there on the arm. That's pretty cool. So, and it's ball joints on all those. Very nice. And again, this does exactly the same thing as the other one. So, you know, the brown one's actually kind of growing on me now more. At first I had said I like him more, but I kind of like that guy over there more now, just the color wise. As you can see, he's pretty bow-legged, his leg there, but this detail is really nice. Very nice. And same thing with this guy. This just comes out that easily, so I'll probably have to super glue that too. So, and their legs flare a little bit, which is pretty cool. So that's just a little bent there. It's kind of weird though. I'm looking at these figures, and because of Prometheus, whether, you know, some people say no, it's not part of the same canon, or it is part of canon. I think at this point it really is part of canon. But you look at these now, and I kind of like, you know, before I used to have that amazement and wonder, like, oh, I wonder where they come from. But not to think that it's kind of because of us or some alien race that mixed with us and whatever not. It's kind of like, so I'm not like disappointed with it, but, you know, it's kind of like, I guess this is why they're humanoid looking, other than the head, obviously. So, and the tail, duh. But yeah, let me just kind of, just for those of you that may not collect aliens, I mean, these came out last year, I believe. He just happened to have extras at the store. Maybe somebody sold him a collection, I have no idea. But these are the Predators that actually just came out late last year, I believe. So there's the Lava Planet Predator. As you can see, he's a little bit shorter. Let me put him in the front for perspective sakes. It's just a little, just a little shorter, as you can see there. Not much though, not by much. Not by much at all. So that's pretty cool. And then I got the because I don't have much of these. I don't have a huge collection. I'm starting to build it this year in 2014. And then there's my Falcon, or the Falconer Predator. So it looks pretty cool. I lost my train of thought. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. I was gonna say that the plastic on these Predators, maybe because they just came out this year or whatever, is a lot better than these two aliens right there. It feels a lot better, and I don't feel like I'm gonna break it anytime soon. So that's pretty interesting too. No dual hinge on the elbows compared to the aliens, but and this one, for example, doesn't have ball joints. It's just, you know, it's fixed like that, so it's kind of boring. But yeah, compared to this guy back there. He's a lot more posable. But yeah, anyway, I just think I pretty much can conclude this video in terms of the aliens there. I definitely highly recommend them, but for those of you that are obviously huge Neca fans, I don't even have to tell you. In terms, I wish I had one. In terms of the older McFarlane aliens, I think Neca definitely is kicking McFarlane's ass. It was, you know, obviously many years ago and it's different technology, but I definitely recommend these well over the McFarlane. The only thing cool about the McFarlane collection, in my opinion, was the Alien Queen versus Predator diorama. That thing is amazing. And it's something that I would probably want to get someday again, as I used to own it. But anyway, these are pretty cool, and I definitely look forward to getting a few more variant colors, or whatever you want to call it. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. I hope you enjoyed this, and hopefully when you pick these up, you won't try to force the arms like I did. If it feels tough, don't even try moving them. Just leave it as is. As long as they can do, you know, 270, 360, whatever you want to call it, then at that point, I mean, that's as far as you should go with them. And then their elbows seem pretty safe to move. But the way I have them posed now is probably the same way I'm just going to put them up on my shelf. So I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Peace. You guys take care.